Do I actually want to make a Diluc guide? Not really. I kind of I got caught up in it, you know. But I don't actually want to make a Diluc guide. I can do a Diluc quick guide if you guys want. So, Diluc has like 2 teams. 3 teams, I guess. The Vape team, the Monopyro team, and the Melt team. The Melt team's kind of cope, because like it's good, but it's kind of Omega scuffed. Where's Rosario? Boy. Rosario.
I hear you've got a job for me.
I guess 4, yeah, because there's Virgin as well. And Virgin is worth mentioning because all his teams suck, so yeah. Base Diluc build, true.
Off we go.
Yeah, it's like this.
You can't run. Shiver. Let's light it up.
You can do some weird shit like this. You can also do... I think there's a setup with, with infusion on... Oh, I need to get my Rosario on 5. I think there's a setup with infusion on Kazuha's Burst. Which is just cope, but it is what it is, right? Like, some people do it, so... White 5 Great Sword, so I can get my energy back and show the next team. I'm not trying to show damage. Like, you can do something like this.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Going in.
Time for retribution.
But it's like, oh yeah, it's not real. It's... I know, I've seen some people talk about, like... I think it's Omega fake. I think the setups where you actually cryo infuse Kazuha bursts are fake. Can actually probably find the rotation on GC Sim. If I go to Diluc, Bennett, Rosaria, Kazuha, config, Rosaria skill, Kazuha burst, Bennett skill burst, Kazuha skill, Rosaria skill burst. Let's see. Skill attack, skill attack, skill attack. I see.
You can't run.
Clouds high. The birds.
Off we everybody stand. Punish me. Yeah.
This is not real. Yeah, this... God, this is such a fake fucking team. Like... I guess I needed to EQ on Rosaria, not QE, because the timing is slightly different.
You can't run.
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Let's light it up. Teamwork is judgment. Shiver.
Yeah, no. You have to wait between the attacks, otherwise you don't actually get meld.
You can't run.
I don't know how this sim is supposed to, like, work. Because it definitely doesn't. Female Rosaria, it's not much worse, probably. It probably is a decent amount worse. Because Rosera is not hitting fast. He only got one melt proc. And Diluc should be doing more damage on his hits than Rosaria does.
Clouds high. The bird.
Everybody stand! Punishment!
Okay, so you just have to like have 0 ping and then the setup works. And you have like a 40k DPS team. Alright, yeah, it's not great. But yeah. That's something you can do with Diluc. You can do the melt team. Obviously, I mean, it's gonna do more damage if he's actually built for damage, right? Like... I don't have the greatest Crimson Witch set, unfortunately. I have some really good pieces and some really bad pieces. That's definitely not what we want. I mean, whatever. I don't have... Whatever, it's fine.
Judgment. Falling leaves. Adorn.
Go in! Lights out.
Furnicers.
Right, and you get like okay damage, right? But like this is not a lot of damage, it's just okay damage, right?
The wind knows me.
So that's you can play Melt Diluc, I think it's cool. It's kind of fun, but it's also pretty cool. And it's really ping reliant. If you have more than like 30 ping, you're probably gonna struggle. Yeah, that's one thing you can do. You can do the vape teams with him as well. Is she on 5? Yeah, okay. 50k just okay damage? Yeah, 50k is not... I mean, if you're doing 50k every hit with Neuvillette, that's a lot of damage, because it happens 8 times over 4 seconds, and then you can do it again. If you're doing 50k on Diluc, that's not great damage, because then what? It takes you like 5 seconds to do 3 hits? It's not great. Like, it's just not great, unfortunately. Anyways, you can do setups like this with Kazuha.
Things are about to get dicey. Teamwork is true!
One with nature.
I fucked it up. I need to... Right.
Busted.
I forgot that Yelan is cringe. My bad.
Let's light it up! Gotcha! Game's up! Home Silva. Everybody stand back!
You have it hurt.
I'm... I guess you kind of just want to knock E and keep the E for the setup.
The wind knows me.
Quiet.
Yeah, for this.
Retribution.
Alright, so you can do something like this. You can do a similar setup with Sing So, but yeah. The main potential issue is just it can be kind of cringe to get your swirls with stuff like this. But it is going to be a lot more reliable than the melt teams. You can just play him as a fucking dog with double hydro, obviously, right?
May knowledge
Like this, and he's not really doing much. You do the same thing with Farina, and he's gonna do a little bit more, but yeah. You could just fucking slap him in Mono Pyro with Shang Ling. And then you start getting into the like more dank shit. You can play like a double Animo team if you want to do Dragon Strike. You can also do Dragon Strike without double Animo, but I think that unless you're a fucking god of the video game, it's just not a good idea. Alright, and you get to do plunge attacks. You can do it with Diona as well. Right? You can do like...
Everybody stand!
Oops. Fuck. Bro, I am bad. I'm just bad at the video game, man. That's fine. We'll try again. That wasn't good. That was obviously not good.
Off we go! Let's light it up! Teamwork is
But yeah, this is kind of cope if you're not actually melting your plunges, and Diona doesn't really provide enough for it. You can also just play it with a Hydra unit in the last slot instead of Kazuha, and get Vapes. And that's alright.
Chivalry will...
Yeah, keep in mind, he's got the fucking Pyro Infusion, right? So, like, it's making the damage a little bit lower than it should be, but...
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Shake your hands, stir! Everybody stand!
Oops. Oh my god. Diona is making me lose my Hydro because it's a boss. Bro, I'm dying of cringe. Right, because Diona triggers freeze on the boss and makes me lose the Hydro aura, and yeah. I'm dying of cringe. I'll do it without her burst this time. That'll be a bit better.
Witness the power.
I'm not very good at it, so like I'm missing some. But yeah, you can do this, and obviously it's also kind of cope. I think technically Diluc can Dragon Strike without move speed buffs, but it's very fucking difficult, so it's not really something I'd recommend. I think it's frame perfect, or maybe one frame of wiggle room. Like I'm getting the extended jump here, and you can tell from the way my character is moving during hit lag, but it's still not enough. Yeah, it's really hard to get. I'm not even sure if you can. I think you can, but yeah, it's just yeah. Anyways, that's that, and then that's why Diluc is kind of shit right now, because he just doesn't really do that much. He doesn't have good teams that let him Dragon Strike, and he doesn't have enough damage without his plunge attacks to be a very good character. You can cope by just putting him in a Dendro team, and honestly, it'll probably perform better, right? You can either do something with Nahida, double Hydro, maybe Baijud with your double Hydro being Farina, but generally Nahida... Or maybe Nahida Baiju, you can use both actually with Sinto. Just build your Diluc fully M. I'm too lazy to do that.
This may hurt a little. Make yourselves at home.
A bitter pill to
No, my soul. Rain cutter.
taking a turn for the better.
And that's arguably his best team right now, just because he doesn't actually have any good teams. Not because this is a great team, just because he kind of just gets carried by Dendro here. Again, right, take what you're seeing in terms of results for how fast I'm killing him with a grain of salt, because he does have the pyro resistance. But yeah, so that's kind of why he's pretty bad right now. However, there's a character coming soon who is going to let you do higher jumps. And that means you'll get to do actual plunge attacks. And when that comes out, that's going to be a huge fucking deal for him. So let's go pretend like we are playing that character by fighting an enemy that lets us jump higher. No. Stream froze. I hope not. I hope that's not true. No? Okay, cool. Alright. But yeah, when you can do that, you can do plunge attacks, right?
Everybody stand.
Oops. He's a lot better, as it turns out. Because he actually has good plunge attacks. So his plunge attacks end up coming out almost as fast as just his normal attacks, but they have like triple the fucking damage. So it just makes him a lot better. Now if I'm not on 5 and I'm actually on a damage focused weapon.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Oh.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo.
Solidify.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Right, so even without getting the plunge damage bonus you get from this upcoming new character, we're getting plunges for like 90k with my build, which, as a reminder, if I was to play the same build, I guess I should go against an enemy that doesn't have the pyros if I wanna. I want to properly show, and if you're doing his normal combos, you do apply pyro a little bit faster, which means that you can't really use Farina, right? So without Farina, you're gonna lose some damage.
May knowledge.
Gather.
Rain outlines your face. Let me weave you a... I'm going in!
And even if I use his burst,
Retribution.
right, my E's hit for 38k on the same build, 40k, 50k, right? Normal attacks around 40k when I get a vape. So the hits are for about double the damage. They're not exactly twice as fast, but... Or they're not exactly as fast. So it's not exactly double the DPS, but like, it's pretty damn fucking close. And again, that's without the Cloud Retainer bonus. And that's, yeah. All in all, Diluc is actually going to be a lot fucking better. Talent level, he is 888, I believe. Yeah. Diluc's going to be a lot fucking better when Cloud Retainer comes out. Do you want to go Marichal Zay in the Farina team? Yeah, you should, but I was too lazy to.